The following portion of Ozarks Fox AM is sponsored by Alamo Drafthouse. Welcome back, everyone. We are so excited to welcome our only friend, the wonderful Jen Johnmeyer of Alamo Drafthouse. How is everything going today?
Oh my gosh, so great. What a beautiful morning.
Yes,
out here.
I know. And the sweet sense of barbecue.
But notice that there's barbecue dead ahead. So if you notice me looking over here, it's just at the meat.
Yes.
It's just at the meat. It's fine.
It's fine. So what's going on at Alamo? We also, have some guests here, so I'll let you start.
Yes, time is of the essence. So it's July. We have a new time capsule, 1984. We have a new menu that has an amazing pizza, some really good new popcorn, non-alcoholic beverage, and a drink with alcohol in it. So we have a little something for everybody. But more importantly, I want to talk about a community partnership that we have coming up with the movie Twisters. We have our friends here from Emergency Management, Greene County and Christian County both, and we're going to have one of my favorite things to do is a live Q&A. So that's when we have a movie, and then afterwards we have some experts or a panel of people that talk a little bit more about what they do. And it's just an extra bonus, like with your movie. It doesn't cost any more for the ticket. And you get to learn a little bit more about some of the things that are going on in this community. So we're having on Monday, July 22nd, right? Yes. Monday, July 22nd at 6:40, we are going to have a live Q&A with the community emergency response teams. And that is Jamie and Ronnie. Okay. And they are, I'm very excited about that. So,
I think that's amazing. So let me go ahead and introduce Jamie Orlando. You are with Christian County. Okay, so can you tell us, what you do in the community and, why this partnership is important?
Yeah, absolutely. So as emergency management, our primary job is coordinating resources before, during, and after disasters. And in Christian County, the primary way that we are able to do that is through our community emergency response team. It's a team of about 100 volunteers that actively work in the community just to help folks out, like we said, with cleanups after disasters, with information before disasters, and with keeping an eye on the weather during them. So.
Yeah. Well, and we know in Missouri, twisters are very prevalent,
right,
and they can hit at any time. So it's always important to stay informed and also know what your resources are. So, Ronnie, can you tell me a little bit about what you do as well? But you're in Greene County.
Correct. I'm in Greene County, and we also have a CERT team, not quite as big as Christians, but we're always looking to grow the team. But we have several other programs to help prepare the community on how to respond for a disaster. One of the big ones is called Hometown Ready, where I'll go out and work with businesses and churches and other community groups to make sure they're ready to respond to a disaster. They know where to go in the case of the tornado or any other kind of emergency that they have, how to recover from that. We work with scout groups, we work with schools, we work with all different kinds of people to help really bring that sense of preparedness to everyone, because one of the big things we do, again, I have Pedro the Penguin for kids. I love Pedro the Penguin. He's the most amazing thing ever. Seriously, Pedro's awesome, especially if you have kids that are scared of storms. It's a program that is a little penguin who learns about storms and how to react to them. It makes it less scary. They can relate to that penguin. So education programs like that for anything from Pedro the Penguin to Be the Help Until Help Arrives, where we'll go into a business or a church or any other community group and say, okay, you're the first person here. If this disaster's happen, what can you do to help? How can you make sure everything is safe and stable until the bigger help that you need arrives? Yeah. All kinds of amazing programs leading right up into our CERT team.
And you really rely on your group of volunteers. I know they differ in size from county to county, but if someone's watching and they're like, oh, that sounds of interest to me, how can they get involved if they're in Christian County to volunteer or Greene County to volunteer?
So in Christian County, you do have to take a CERT course, and we have a CERT course coming up in October. And so go to our website, ema.christiancountymo.gov, and you can learn more about the course there. And then after that, it's pretty simple. You do a background check, and you can get involved. So
that's amazing. And how about you, Ronnie?
The cool thing about CERT is a nationwide program, so it doesn't matter where you take the CERT training, Greene County, Christian County, Branson, it's all the same. So if you can't make my academies, which are scheduled in October or November at this point, because I've had a request for 2, super exciting, you can go down to Jamie's and take hers. And for Greene County, it's greencountymo.gov/OEM.
Hey, awesome. They make it super easy, get that certification. Now, Jen, how did this come about? What made you think? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Twisters, emergency preparedness. But, how did this all come to fruition?
I would love to say that it was an idea I had all on my own, and I'm very smart and witty, but it was actually these lovely humans who reached out to us, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know about what you all did. Please come talk to our staff, because you know, it's when people are in a movie theater, when there's an emergency, there's panic tends to set in. So it's really nice to have a trained staff that understands like how to calmly manage a situation. So it was like a double win for us, because we learned about these organizations and we get to have them in to talk to people.
I love
what
it.
they're doing.
Okay, so tell us again when this is happening, what time, and of course, if you are a fan of Glenn Powell like I am, you're going to want to see Twisters.
As are we all. I mean, I like to think. It will be Monday, July 22nd at 6:40 at Alamo, and the Q&A will be after the movie.
Perfect. Okay, and then one more time, where can they go to learn about more of the volunteer programs that you offer?
ema.christiancountymo.gov.
Okay.
And greencountymo.gov/OEM.
Okay, you guys, check it out, July 22nd, Alamo Drafthouse. Just swing by and say thank you if you don't want to see Twisters.
right.
It might be a little bit of a scary movie, but Glenn Powell. Remember Glenn Powell?
We love this movie.
Jen John Meyer, good to see you. Thank you
it's
so
good to see
much.
you
Lots more fun to come on Ozarks Fox AM. We'll be back after this.
The preceding portion of Ozarks Fox AM was sponsored by Alamo Drafthouse.